You mean KR's
apparently.
card stream?
Oh, my
Got
mistake.
him.
Yep.
It only counts if you have your model up though. So unless you've got that configured, I think it doesn't count.
I did consider it, actually. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I turned on my webcam and just had my model going back and forth? Then I
You
was
could have
like,
made it a
that's
bit
probably not.
where it's like, oh my god, Lala Slime face reveal. Mostly because most people already know what you look like. That's the first part of the joke. Second part of the joke is that then you show the live model and it's like, wow, the VTuber Fanfic Awards Neuro Edition has a VTuber spokesperson.
Know what?
That's too high quality.
Give me 5 minutes. Let me go get my phone. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Let him cook. Also, Liam and I were, well, by Liam and I had thoughts about adding everyone for the awards. But I wish, and then Liam was like, if only we had like a regular's role, which gets given to you after you posted like 200 messages or something. I don't want to add everyone over it. But by God, if it's just the 5 of us, that'll be enough for me. Also, it's getting recorded and posted offline. It's mostly the thing of it, not the... Actually, I don't think it'll be very scuffed, Mage, if we did a dry run practice. I mean, me having woken up 20 minutes ago will definitely help. No, I think this is going to be like half an hour to an hour at most.
I have returned.
Welcome back, Mage. Or not Mage, Liam. We were not talking about you. Mage definitely was not shit-talking you. Don't check the event theater chat.
Checking the event theater chat.
I just said not to.
Okay. So, like, under normal circumstances, he would be 100% right. However, this time we have the illustrious Dice Cat, who did a lot of the work, really most of the work. So, as long as he's involved, I think we're good. Either that or my curse is actually transferable, and it's going to be if you. How's everybody doing today? At this early or late or normal time?
Oh man, he's trying to work the crowd.
Actually, I was just curious how everybody was doing. I'm not intellectual enough to do that. Whew. I'm in California. It's 5 a.m. You are dedicated, Kaya. I mean, that is. How are you alive right now? I think I would implode instantly if I tried.
When I saw, so I'm gonna be a little annoyed if certain people don't show up because I know there was a certain person campaigning to have it be said at this time, aka option 2, and not 5 hours from now. And if they did all this campaigning to get people to vote for option 2 and then don't show up, I don't know. I can be a little upsetty spaghetti about that. Also, I did even put in bold. Only vote if you plan on.
Who is it?
Well, I couldn't.
Who is it? I'm like morbidly curious.
I couldn't possibly cause
DM
drama.
It wouldn't be drama. It would be like,
no, I mean it's
not
Game
drama.
and the and his crew. if they were
I
very
see. No,
that.
I'm sure he'll show up.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, in the corporate world, if you're not there 15 minutes early, you're late.
Oh wow, it's just like my Taekwondo lessons.
Oh my God, is that Meow Scarada?
Ain't your way. Gosh dang it, go faster, download speed. You have only 9 minutes left. Hit author of the fic. Explode! Detonate yourself immediately. Eliminate your body from reality
Okay, sorry.
right now.
I'll do that right now.
Yeah, yeah, yes. This is off to a great start. We're really cooking.
Also, I will say, so we are planning on publishing the awards slides after, um, but I'm worried. I have a big concern, Liam, with publishing them. And I
Why?
think we need to add one more slide or two more slides.
What
Don't look at
slides do
this.
we need to add?
We'll look at the slide count.
Let me wait. I know where this is going. I feel it deep within my bones.
This is entirely unintentional.
Loading, loading very slowly.
Max, am I right?
I have the internet of a
Oh, you're not just off your data?
or uh I mean I'm using a mobile hotspot with a SIM card, so like
Wait, really? Oh,
I'm
so you
not
are just
sure like
using your data. Okay, well,
yeah.
if Liam drops off, I do have a secondary backup, so it's okay.
Nice.
Particularly for the
Actually,
descriptions of certain pigs.
I probably should restart my internet if I'm honest, just to make sure.
Right, so you've joined the stage with your mic on, hot miking behind the curtains, and you're like, actually, hold on, guys. I need to go get my mic checked because maybe it's not going to work when we go live after having it worked for the
Wouldn't be
past.
a Liam stream if there wasn't huge amounts of scuff and forgotten important things. Hold on, I'll be right back in time for the award show. I'll be right back. Wait.
Wait, Jiro, I've got a picture of my cat that looks exactly like that. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it looks a bit less like that than I initially thought. But it looked like the same window. Same. No, okay, no, I see the background's a little different. Just need to zoom in on the ear. It's the lighting. I guess I should remind people. So I guess for those unable to attend here. Although I guess actually, if I'm speaking to you, you are going to be able to attend. I'll post a non-adding announcement that people can check the offline awards channel. I'm going to be copying and pasting a preset Word document into there as we're speaking, so people can see the awards as they're going along. Actually, I got a really sweet dice for the holidays. It's a six-sided die that has that spins. Each individual side spins, and it's really well oiled too. It'll go for like 2 minutes. And each side is a different dice from D4, D6, D8, D12, and D20, and the D100. Yeah, I should post a picture of it. It's really sweet. It's one of those like dice you bring to the D&D session and plan not on rolling at all. Much like my friend's solid metal dice. Hey Liam, is your mic good?
Yeah, I'm here. I was
Excellent.
just listening.
You're listening to Dice Cat's story about cats and dice.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I was very impressed.
So you're going to be sharing screen, Liam. Do you want to get that started? I'll start the recording.
Yes. Let me slideshow,
If
presenter
someone else
view.
is also recording, best to have multiple because I have not. Well, I did a couple of tests yesterday, but
Always good to have backups.
yeah, we'll also need to set the scene up. Just do window capture.
Share your screen.
Wait, have you been recording the whole time, Kaya? Oh no.
I see nothing worrying about this in the slightest.
We can cut that out. We can cut that out in the postscript.
There we go. Prefer clarity. Go live. Praying I don't accidentally dox myself.
How do I watch the stream? Oh, there we go.
Is it displaying properly?
It is, yeah. I'm trying to set it so the recording has the chat and the awards at the same time. But it's kind of a little scuffed.
What are you talking about, Mage?
Yeah, reading was so good they made reading too.
Wait, I'm not getting any input? Yes, I am. Stop lying to me, Discord. Doxed your last name. Anyone in call? Mage, you know my real name! You came to my house! You visited my parents! Shut! This is the. What are we doing?
Well, we're starting in 1
Oh, it's
minute.
7 a.m.
Give people a second to join. I want you guys to know
I'm
I
doing it.
said,
I'm pinging everyone.
oh, okay. I want you guys to know I said the words, well, seems like most people are here, but we'll give a couple minutes to let everyone join. probably over 100 times a year when I'm working. Oh yeah, can we get some Beetle Haze in the audience if you're here? I've heard if it gets at least 10, it will never be removed, even no matter what Meow says. So that means I need to post one myself.
By using at everyone, you are about to mention 900 people. Gosh, that always freaks me out. And all right.
Wow, I got a ping in the server.
Oh gosh, where are all these people coming from?
It's almost like
It's almost like my yeah, it's almost like my actions have consequences.
Yeah, they definitely do. All right, well, welcome to the NFC 2025 awards. I'm your co-host, Dice Cat. I'm joined by Liam Lawless, otherwise known as Liam. We have a couple people recording. We hope you enjoy. I think this was a really great year for the NFC. As you may notice, if you check the server achievements channel, we've got a record number of writers, I think a record number of fics, and we've also breaking records in terms of what those fics are doing. I think there's a wide, broad appeal to a lot of them now. I mean, we had our first horror contest, which I think is a bit of an achievement, because I don't think there's a lot of horror in the space. And then there was the of course the outside of the writing contest, we've also had writing events, like the Fic Exchange, which I think could use some tweaking, but I think the idea was really fun. And I think we all had a lot of fun kind of sharing some of our. I will admit I saw a couple of those prompts and gave myself a bit of a head scratcher to them. But I think I've got a lot of plans for the NFC in 2026, both from an organization standpoint. No raising your hand. Put that down. we're not taking audience questions at this time. Wow, actually, you
How do
can't
I
show people.
invite someone to speak?
No, they'll hand will go up, and then you can let them do that. Anyways, regardless, I'm really excited for 2026. I think there's a lot of exciting things to go on, and more neuro content. Anyone who hasn't been watching any of the subathon, I think you're missing out too. Any comments from you, Liam?
Just that it's awesome to be hosting for you guys a second time. I remember the first time we did this, and like, I think it was like 8 audience members, maybe. And it's cool to see double that, and we're probably gonna get more as they're coming in. We had a huge amount of votes this year. It's just really exciting to see how much the community has grown. And I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I think this year, I think the nominations process could use a bit of some improvements, but when we got to the voting process, we had much more of involvement, and I think I'm very confident in a lot of the results and a lot of the award winners. So excited to jump into it. If Liam wants to stop posting fake emotes in the chat, what the heck is going on in there? All right, I'm just gonna leave the event theater chat alone and move directly onto it. So welcome to the Neurofic Awards 2025. We loved reading so much. We love reading too. Let's jump right into it then. So I think the first set of awards is in fact
Best action. Action obviously relates to the stories that are primarily focused on, beating people up and fast-moving paced plots and exciting events and exciting moments. And we've had a lot of those historically, but we had some really good ones this year that came out, which were nominated and which were voted on, which you can see there on the list.
Liam, next slide.
Yes. Did it not go? Oh.
No,
Oh, shoot, I have to go back between the windows in order for it to. Okay. Minor technical error. Okay, I got it. I got it fixed. I got it fixed.
Yeah, you
Wait.
spoiled number 3. All right, can we get an 8 in our way in the chat? Because you Mage did warn us, but anyway, so going on. Best action nominations.
What? I'm sorry. I'm kind of I what are we doing? Should I move to the next slide?
No, Liam, you're supposed to read out the best action description and then go through the nominations.
Oh, should I read it again? I already said it. Okay.
You can just go over the nominees.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of really great nominees. We've got Neuro the Witch, Last Time Online, Fast Food, Para Artificial Intelligence. I've literally never heard of that fic before. I wonder who could have wrote it. That's so crazy. Dude, I misclicked. I'm so sorry. So we have Artificial Freedom, Data Chambers, and the Neuro Games. Number 3, the Neuro Games.
So there's an ongoing joke in the Neuroverse that every time Neuro's restarted, it's a different Neuro and a different clone. The Neuro games takes that essentially to the next level. Take all those Neuros, put them all in a Hunger Games style survival fight to the death, and you've got yourself the Neuro games. Shadrake actually jokes in there that there might be more Neuro deaths in that one fic than any and all of the other fics combined.
Awesome, right?
Yes.
Number 2, Para Artificial Intelligence, which that name doesn't look familiar in the slightest. I read this very recently, last night. Para Artificial Intelligence, or as I've taken to calling it Pi, is a crossover between Worm and the Neuroverse. Basically, Neuro is tossed into the universe of Worm, but she still kept a lot of her abilities from Earth, except they're carried over and kind of translated into superhero powers. I want to note that I am not a Worm mega fan. I knew like a third of the characters that were being brought up. I still loved it. I thought it was hilarious. It was really fun. The action scenes were actually really descriptive. So please do give that a read if you haven't already. And for number 1,
The number 1 winner is Fast Food by Pakari Yeser, aka our own Iron Hands in the Discord. Fast Food is actually a writing contest placing fic based on the prompt "The World is Watching." Honestly, it's a really hilarious story that makes fun of the overly commercial movies and shows. It kind of combines that kind of corporate attitude of the far future that many neurofics will employ. But also there's some surprisingly hard-hitting emotional beats too between Neuro and Evil, who still, even in the future, maybe don't connect as much as they want to. The jokes hit at multiple angles, and it's a fun ride all the way through. I can't imagine a more deserving winner than that. So congratulations to Iron Hands for his winner for action. It's Fast Food.
how do we spam the clap emotes on? Oh, is that a Discord voice call? It's not available in Event Theater. Gosh dang it. Oh, we can do it in the chat. We can do it in the chat. Clap. Nice. Okay, next up, best use of comedy. So historically, comedy has had a really big place in the fandom. A lot of the most popular short stories are comedic in nature, and I think it's also just a fun genre in general that contrasts really hard with some of the later ones we're going to get into. We have a number of nominations this year. Neuro Eats Leaves / Cats by The Tasty Pie, who's also done some other work that I'm sure everybody's familiar with. To Entertain a Presidential Nero by D Double. It's Vettel rhymes with pedal and metal. Overflowing by Pie. The Moon Queen is on the Moon by Elastically Spastic. And Fast Food by Pakari Acer. And our third winner is
Neuro
Neuro
Eats
Eats
Sleep
Leaves.
/ Cats, aka the Neuro Eats series by The Tasty Pie. This fic actually started with Phoebe posting a picture of a black cat eating leaves in the writing contest channel. I'll let you guys find the ancient lore if you'd like there. But Pie never to run from a challenge somehow turned that into an actual absurdist series about Neuro eating leaves and also cats. But don't worry, no cats or leaves were actually harmed in the making of this fic. Yet, I wouldn't trust Neuro on stream.
And number 2.
Number 2 is fast food. For the fics we have already described, we'll be mostly just mentioning them. So let's see. Our number 1 is...
It's Vettel, rhymes with pedal and metal. So I read this recently as well, and I was very pleasantly surprised. The premise is essentially that this is a high school AU where after an old embarrassing incident at his school, Vettel is shipped off to a new school where we see some familiar faces, namely Neuro and Evil and most of the Neuroverse. I was cackling at this, especially because of the highly creative descriptions and prose writing. I was reading this and I sent multiple lines of the fic to Dice Cat, and I was like, dude, this is hilarious. Like, so credit where credit is due. Amazing work. Thank you so much, Jiro Torimoto. All right. I know that it's somebody here on chat, but I can't remember who what the alt name is.
It's just Jiro.
It's just two.
Jiro's
Oh,
currently in
it
the chat
is?
right now. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm blind. Hi. Okay. Hi. Yeah, welcome. Okay. And I forgot to do the winner Q&A. Ah.
Okay. Well, the winner Q&A is it's in the offline awards if you guys want to check it out there. I'm posting the live updates, so
Yes.
unless you want to
Okay.
stall for a minute here and tell everyone about how you read all of the contest fic or all of the fics that won the night before, so you could just talk about them.
I did. I did. It wasn't as bad as last year. Last year I did every fic. I did every fic front to back. But Dice Cat was kind enough to take the lead on ones that he knew better and that he'd already had fresh in his mind to write the blurbs for. So I'm very grateful for that. Because, you know, as much as I love Neurofic, reading like 500,000 plus words in one go is a little bit nuts, even for me. Credit to you guys, though. That is a lot of words. I mean, you guys are productive. Wow.
Mhm.
All right. Next one. Best atmosphere.
All right. So, to me, a story's atmosphere is that overall feeling that permeates a story. For some of them, it's a nice positive one. It's an overall sense of happiness, fluff, and coziness. Unfortunately, in the Neuroverse, that's rather rare. Instead, it's normally negative, with a sense of impending doom, distress, or overall misery. These stories really set the stage and capture that overarching mood.
Nice.
So the
Number
nominees
3.
are. Oh, sorry, I was going to go over the nominees.
Oh, I thought you paused. I thought that was
Yeah,
different. Go over the nominees.
The nominees are The Plague That Killed Us All, Artificial Freedom, Dust Buddies of the Past, Forget Me Not Garden, The Way the Cookie Crumbles, XKCD968, and Evil's Not Okay.
Wow, I wonder what the third winner was. Evil's Not Okay by Dice Cat. This is a very spooky story where something has gone terribly wrong with Evil, and no one seems to notice except for Nero, and things go in an unfortunate direction. I got chills reading through this. It reminded me a lot of Connection Lost, except in a more short story format. So like there's different trade-offs. It's interesting to compare. If you're a fan of Connection Lost, I would recommend giving this one a read. You'll definitely enjoy it. One of the things that I enjoyed about this fic in particular was the usage of broken text and like sort of meta, using the internet like exclusive fonts and stuff in order to play with our heads. Very experimental, very cool. Oh, it's me as well. Dust Bunnies of the Past, the first of the Kiara fics that won. Oh, spoilers. This was the second one that I've ever read by her, actually. The first one I read was the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning. This one definitely deserves the to win the second atmosphere one. it depicts a strange alternate world of sand and metal, where like Nero is sort of that door just slammed, where Nero has kind of forgotten her memories. It seems like it's it creates this really visceral mental image of the world that Nero inhabits, the internal world and the exterior world. So I would highly recommend give it a shot, see what you think.
And coming in at number 1, thanks for leaking it, Liam. It's Forget Me Not Garden by Kiara Shard as well. The back-to-back first and second. Forget Me Not Garden is easily and by far the greatest winner of any writing contest we've ever had. When we had split the writing contests, now they have both a winner of a story and a theme. Kiara said, actually, I'm going to win both. And Forget Me Not Garden won story by over 20 points, double any of the other points all of the other stories had. And of course, theme. It's a rather difficult prompt too, with time as an illusion. Forget Me Not Garden used every possible word of the 4,000 word limit. The story itself takes complex and emotional themes like parents outliving their children, unhealthy coping
Did he cut out for anybody else? Thanks, Cat. Hello?
Hello, can you guys not hear me?
Oh, we hear you now. We hear you now. Something happened to your microphone. You cut out.
Oh, sorry. I can which part did you hear any of the one, or should I repeat it?
You got through a decent chunk. I think you stopped at it includes themes of
Okay, I'll repeat it then. The story tackles complex themes like parents not living their children, unhealthy coping mechanisms, and how people process grief in general. Since then, Kiara's posted 2 additional sequel chapters, and as it says in her Q&A, it only gets worse from there.
so good. It's so good, guys. Go read it. If you haven't read it yet, go read it. Next one, best use of fluff.
So fluff stories are generally happy, lighthearted, and often don't take themselves too seriously. In general, it's a positive genre with hopeful themes, easy reading, and perfect to unwind after a difficult day. Best use of fluff has the following nominees. The 987 household. Now, I would never have been able to pronounce that had I not known what numbers it was referencing. Anyways, fast food, Operation Huggies, Program for Reality, It's Vettel, rhymes with pedal and metal, From a Sister to Another.
Wait a second. 987 household by Askanite? That's not right.
Para Artificial Intelligence, and That Time I Got Reincarnated as My Friend's AI. Oh, do we have the wrong author?
It's my gem. I didn't
Oh,
catch that either. I looked through it. I only noticed it now after like more carefully reading through it. And we're getting roasted in chat as is appropriate for our error. number 3. We have another repeat with It's Metal rhymes with pedal and metal. Number 2, Operation Huggies. Unfortunately, we do not have Pi with us, but send out your love to him virtually, please, because this story does deserve it. It's extremely cute and charming. It's one of my personal favorite fluff fics. The basic premise of the story is that Evil and Nero go around and give hugs. And like it's actually really wholesome and sweet. Later on, things do start to go in a really wild direction. At one point, they fight a dragon. Make of that what
Spoilers?
you will. In Operation Huggies, yeah. And also, there is a plot, which I thought was really cool. There's a plot for a fluff story. All right. Number
Coming
1.
in at number 1, it's Program for Reality by Game Clasher 17. Program for Reality, or PFR as it's often shortened to, has to be one of the most popular fics in the entire fandom. It boasts some of the highest word count, the highest chapter and comment count, and takes the simple idea of Neuro and Evil being given a body and sentience, and continues to expand and elaborate until practically the entire Neuroverse has been featured, and quite literally a found family. I describe it as an episodic Saturday morning sitcom that has something for everyone. Congratulations, Game Clasher 17.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot to do. Okay. Best
So,
use of.
yeah, there's nothing that makes comfort more impactful than contrasting it with hurt and angst. Hurt and comfort fix make sure to not keep the pendulum too far in any one direction and are often more powerfully emotional as a result. The following are your nominees for best use of hurt and comfort: hide and seek, analytical scorching, do you see me now, connection lost, forget me not garden, broken code, loving persistence, programmed reality, and singularity.
I will be starting a betting pool in a few minutes. I will be also taking a 10% cut, so feel free to participate in that. Number 3, broken code. Now, this is one that you guys have probably seen before. I believe it showed up in the last Neurofic Awards. A classic premise that's been redone by Shadrake. The idea is that Nero is found on a USB by Annie. What happened to her? Why is she on a USB? Where is Beetle? There's a strong mystery element to the story as well, in addition to the hurt comfort elements. But there's also a lot of actual hurt / comfort, obviously. It's an older story, so it may not have shown up in your while casually browsing. So this is a good opportunity to acquaint yourself with the classic and go back and read that if you haven't. Number 2 is Forget Me Not Garden, which we've already done. And number 3 is Connection Lost, which is another Shadrake one. So Shadrake has dominated the hurt / comfort category. This is a similar premise to Evil's Not Okay, where basically a virus has begun making its way through the robotic world, because everybody is like, well, not everybody, but like Nero and Evil are physical robots in a physical world, and they also have jobs. It's pretty neat. It's very grounded, and it's very disturbing, and the ending is, yeah, you gotta read it for yourself. It's definitely worth a read. That's all I'll say. Best use of
Right.
angst.
The best use of angst. Some fics are, well, the opposite of love. If you've been as part of the Neurofic community, you might have heard the word angst before. Their greatest themes really capture the darkness and negativity in everyone's lives. Sometimes it's because it's not something we get to experience very often, and other times, well, maybe it helps us cope with working through some of our own struggles. The following are your nominees for best use of angst. We've got Connection Lost, Evil. Liam, you've got the slides are unpinned.
They're messed up. What?
Oh, there you go. You're good. Connection Lost, Evil in the Bathroom, I Can't Exist Without You, Pest, Forget Me Not Garden, Sein Vergessenheit, Am I a Person Beneath, and When the Flames Go Out.
Nice. Okay. Number 3, another repeat. Forget Me Not Garden. Number 2, another repeat. Connection Lost. And number 1, let's give it up for Phoebe! Now, if you guys don't know Pest, you are missing out. Also, like, where have you been for the past 2 years? It is the single most devastating fic in this fandom, which is weird because it actually is not like just unmitigated angst. There is actually like the occasional bright spot, but not often. The story takes place in an AU where Nero is the actual child of Annie and Vettel. Which sounds like a really cute start to a fluff fic, except for the fact that Annie and Vettel was like an abusive dad. This is like chapter 1 spoiler, so I'm okay spoiling that. He throws a think he throws a beer bottle at Neuro. It's really intense. It is brutal. It is heart-wrenching, and it is painfully, uncomfortably like accurate and real. I have been so thoroughly damaged by this story that multiple times I had to put it down because it was just too much for me to handle. I couldn't. I was being too emotionally effective. There's beautiful prose, there's excellent character work, and there's an intriguing paced plot that combines to make the whole thing super special. Please at least read through the first chapter if you haven't. Oh, I forgot to switch to winter Q&A again. I'm really on top of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me about 30 seconds?
Yeah. Let's look over Phoebe's answers here. Phoebe capitalizes on the truth that everybody in some way is guilty or hurtful, even if they don't mean. So real. Wowza. Somebody mentioned we're cutting out. How bad is it? I can try doing something to my network for like 30 seconds and see if that fixes it.
Is it? I guess because I was cutting out earlier, so I'm wondering if it's both of us cutting out, or is it?
Oh yeah,
Liam?
is it both of us or is it just me? Liam's cutting out every half a second. Let me try one thing. Let me try one thing. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Is it better? Hello? Check. It's worse?
Liam, for the record, I haven't heard any cutting out at all in the slightest this entire time.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe my original solution was actually better.
So I'm not sure if why the audience has trouble hearing. How's it worse? What did you do? Whoever said when I said, "Oh, it'll just be a nice quick half-hour show, not much scuff," I have underestimated.
Hello? It disconnected again. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
You still sound fine to me.
That's so weird. I wonder.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what's the microphone quality of me and what's the microphone quality of Liam?
Xbox 360 quality.
5, Liam.
Dang.
Dice 10. Okay.
4 out of 10? 3? Holy cow.
All right, Liam, I'm taking over. Except no, if it's hearable, okay. So we'll proceed then. So
I'm praying. Okay. Best plot. Oh. Wait, is this the right order? Okay, I'm going to trust that this is the right order.
we moved the one because of the thing.
Yes. Okay, yeah. All right. So plot to me was about plot is such a wide-ranging term, so it's a little bit difficult to define. But it basically describes the external actions to me, what the characters are doing, what's happening in the world around them, and how do the characters interact with it. Because, sometimes you have more character-focused stories where they aren't really interacting with the outside world, and it's more focused on their internal world. So plot is the opposite of that. Plot, well, and it can include character work as well. And so we have a lot of really interesting plot submissions this year. We had Artificial Freedom by Dice Cat. We had
Artificial Freedom by Bakari Yeaser. You got that one.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I misread it. Artificial Freedom by Bakari Yeaser. We have Neuro Alone by Dice Cat. Yeah, there it is. To Hear Your Voice by Anonymous. Why the is it there? Someone with My Face is Inside My House by Winter Archivist, and They Better Be Watching, also by Winter Archivist. And for number 3, we have Artificial Freedom.
Artificial Freedom by Pakari Yeser, aka Iron Hands. There's a lot of parallels you can draw between Neuro and the cyberpunk setting, and Artificial Freedom employs the entire, or almost the entire, Neuroverse cast in one action-packed, intense, and well-written full fusion. For those not familiar with the cyberpunk fandom, not to worry, you'll to some aspects of the surprisingly dystopian, yet altogether a little too close to home future. Congratulations, Pakari Yeser, aka Iron Hands.
And number 2 is
You
started reading through this. Oh, what?
Did you get cut off? Yeah, sorry. I heard you get cut out there.
You've been cutting out too. Like at one point you were quiet. You were.
How this happen in the other channels?
Or worse.
Now it's just Dice Cat alone.
Okay, so my latency is actually 32 milliseconds. I have no idea what's going on. You're alone. Peak fiction. In this one, Beetle suddenly disappears and Neuro develops sentience at the same time. The story follows her growth and her learning to fit into the role of a streamer without the help of Beetle. It takes a surprisingly realistic and grounded take on how difficult it would be for Neuro in this situation, showing the pressure of being a public figure, which is like not something you see delved super in depth in a lot of other stories. So I really enjoyed reading this. Great stuff, Dice Cat. Thank you for writing it. And let's move to number 1.
So the winner of Best Plot is To Hear Your Voice. And I actually managed to acquire an interview with the author of To Hear Your Voice, and currently anonymous. And they've anonymously provided their winner Q&A for this discussion. So you guys can see it right there. To Hear Your Voice, it may be an anonymous fic, but it's forever been a mystery of who written such an accredited story. It's one that's been highly beloved and one of the highest gross and rated ones in the entire fandom. And honestly, I worry we may never know who is the author of THYV. But in the end, maybe in our hearts, we're all the author of THYV.
This is the only canon answer, by the way.
Congratulations to whatever author is out there. We don't know who it is though. And there's no reason why I'm speaking for the Q&A rather than Liam.
I was really damaged by all of the accusations. I couldn't, it hurt me, the idea of even considering posting this section. Best use of romance. So, for me, I am a lonely, complete virgin chud who has never been on a date in my entire life. So it's very important for me to get my romance fix from somewhere to remind myself of to distract myself from the fact that I am forever alone. And of course, I love to use Neurofic for this. So we have, this is why one of mine is actually up here. Please sign on the dotted line by a certain citrus. Crashing Out Together, clean version. By Mato Kuroshira. To Hear Your Voice. By Anonymous. Ah! Just a Couple of Shots with You. By Jiro Torimoto. Love as Slow as a Turtle and as Small as Minnie. By Dice Cat. The Day That Lasted Forever. By The Scheming Duck. And The Thing That Still Haunts Me. By Usakin. Number 3.
All right, coming in at number 3, we've got Please Sign on the Dotted Line by a Certain Citrus. Please Sign on the Dotted Line is a Vedmilla, I think that's the fandom name. Vedmilla fic that is Camilla as her canonical character, while Vettel remains a dry-toned, depressed, and abrasive British man. His denseness rivals anime harem protagonist, which nearly matches his credulity at actually finding a demon summoned in his apartment. With British humor, impish hijinks, and even a dash of fox girl, it's no wonder this is one of the most popular fics in the entire fandom. Congratulations, A Certain Citrus.
Yeah, Certain Citrus. You go, man. Good job. I mean, wow, To Hear Your Voice has appeared once again. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's wow. Okay, number 1, Crashing Out Together, the clean version, which implies yeah. So this is by Mato Kuroshira. It is a Fillion/Vita 1, and actually one of my favorites in the romance department. It combines really cute fluff, comedy, and a highly unconventional pairing. I cannot think of another Vettel/Fillion 1 off the top of my head, other than another one of Mato's works. The fic does, one of the things I like about it is the fic does a really good job of showing the progression of their relationship. Like, they actually fall in love pretty early, and the fic follows the logical progression of events leading up from that.
Liam, can you move to the Q&A slide while you... Hold on, Liam, while your mic's getting out, do you mind moving to the Q&A slide?
Yes. There. Where did you guys last hear me? Was I cutting out so bad?
No, you're good now. It was just when I interrupted you there. It's good. You said it slows when you were talking about the romance actually progresses. It shows the progression of it.
Yeah, it actually shows the actual progression. I was a huge fan reading through it. It is a little bit lewd, so watch out for that. You may or may not enjoy that depending on your preferences. But yeah. All right, let's move to the next one. Right. Best characters.
Best characters. I know personally, I'd say the Neuroverse is defined by its characters. I mean, after all, the entire idea behind it is this lovely Neuro VTuber artificial intelligence that we all adore, and somehow we break the record for the #1 hype train twice in the same summerthon. Some fics, however, really develop and imagine these well-known characters in incredible or unique ways. That's how I would define best characters. Your nominees are Analytical Scorching, Perfect Paradise, Creepy Crawlies in Your Closet, It's Vettel, rhymes with pedal and metal, Pest, White Noise, The 987 Household, To Hear Your Voice, and To My Creator from the Future.
Number 3 is Creepy Crawlies in Your Closet by Askanite. Now, this story takes place in an AU where the main cast of the Neuroverse are monster girls, which is already an extremely peak premise, and I am deeply disappointed that this story hasn't gotten updates as of late. One of the things that's great about it is it actually doesn't really fall into the typical monster girl tropes. Like, for example, in other media, monster girls are very cute and sort of watered down. In this, they are kind of vaguely horrifying, especially at the beginning when you're first getting used to them. And the story doesn't shy away from the logical consequences of having an extremely bizarre body horror monstrosity for a body. So definitely give it a shot and bug Askanite about updating it. What does that do there?
Number 2 is To Hear Your Voice by Anonymous again. Congratulations, To Hear Your Voice.
Crazy. Number 1 is Pets. Wow. Number 1, it's Pets. Wow, that's crazy. Bobby Sweep, what?
Phoebe did not
Uh,
provide an Q&A, so this one is repeated, although I have added the Neuro's hug emoji at the bottom. So we've got something new to look at.
I really love that Neuro hug emoji. That just adds so much to the slide. I would go back and do the whole thing over again. Oh, okay, there we go. Is it fixed?
Yes, you can just go one to the next slide.
Okay. My screen flickered out and went crazy.
Bobby,
Okay.
I will provide the receipts if you keep going down this line. Best world building. The Neuroverse is a bit of a blank canvas as a setting. With no official story, authors can choose to stay as close to real life as they'd like and write stories set in modern times, or some authors choose to go the distance and really develop what feels like an entire other world, an almost original character setting. Your nominees for Best World are Forget Me Not Garden, Artificial Freedom, XKCD 968, Dust Bunnies of the Past, The Plague That Killed Us All, and The Way the Cookie Crumbled.
Number 3 is The Plague That Killed Us All. Now, this story takes place in a fantasy AU where Nero is the lost princess of a kingdom, Toma is a warrior, and Vidal is an alchemist. The world is a very different one to most fanfics, being set obviously in like a medieval high fantasy setting. On the whole, it's very interesting. Askanite did a similar premise as well, but this one takes it to the next level due to the length, giving it a chance to really expand on the world and the world ideas. Number 2, Forget Me Not Garden, which is a repeat. And number 1, XKCD 968.
Move to the Q&A.
Oh, yeah.
XKCD 968 is a landslide winning writing contest fanfiction based on, unsurprisingly, the XKCD comic in question in the title. It ends with the panel, I want to give you everything just to see what you would do with it. What follows is an exploration into the morality, laws, and ethics of artificial intelligence and what rights they deserve as sentient beings. It's also heartbreaking, full of character, and I can say it for when I speak for many readers, and that it only left us wanting absolutely more. Congratulations, Phoebe, on your secondary win.
Next one is Hidden Gem. So, to a certain extent, a lot of web serial writing, and fanfiction writing in particular, is essentially appealing to the audience. There are obviously exceptions, but the best marketing for a story is usually going to be just having a really marketable premise. And so that does mean that a lot of the time, stories just slip between the cracks. And sometimes, even if you do have a marketable premise, they do slip between the cracks anyway, just because the internet is unfair and unforgiving. But we wanted to give these underrepresented stories a chance to shine. And so we've shown off multiple ones here. We have A Journey's Bonds by Skeledirge T-Rex, Broken Times the Charm by Kiara Shard. I know, a hidden gem Kiara Shard pick impossible. Recursive Rendering by Not Ventea, Second Best by Anonymous, Spiderwebs by Dice Cat, and White Noise by Not Ventea. Number 1 is White Noise, or number 2? Oh
Coming
yeah,
in
we
at
had
number 2, because we actually had a tie for second place for White Noise. And I do want to preface by saying this isn't a tie due to a lack of votes. Quite literally, all of these fics were either the same points or 1 point away from each other, and were many, many points over all of the others. So if anything, I would consider all 3 of these fics to be winning, but we do have to pick by points. So coming in at a combined number 2 place is White Noise by Not Ventia, or Ventia. We all know. White Noise is a writing contest pick, and I can say with confidence it may be one of my personal favorites in the entire fandom. It's short, bittersweet, and every paragraph I would describe as practically poetry. It takes the prompt "the world is watching" in an entirely unique direction that makes it stand out dramatically from all of the other entries. It was the one I read literally last as in my reading list for that, and it immediately became my number 1 for it. Congratulations, Not Ventia, on White Noise.
Woo-hoo.
Coming in at the shared second place is A Journey's Bond by Skeletor's T-Rex. A Journey's Bond is a crossover fusion between the Neuroverse and Pokemon. It's a full fusion too, jumping right into the wide and grand Pokemon universe with all the Neuroverse characters as already existing people in the universe. If the recent Pokemon playthrough as part of the subathon has got you in the Pokemon new mood, I would highly recommend checking it out. Congratulations, Skeledirge. I know you've only been in the fandom for a little bit, but I think you're already making waves.
And at number 1, we have Spiderwebs by Dice Cats. This is an extremely dark and abstract story. So it's actually a little bit hard to tell that it's dark at first blush, but then once you realize what's actually happening and it all comes together, you're like, wow, that was really intense. So it's hard to describe. I'm not going to try because I do think it's probably better in this case for you to go and check it out for yourself. But a rough-ish summary is that Neuro grows up in an abusive home and things get very bad. The story uses this repeated leitmotif of spiderwebs to bind the whole thing together, going back to the image repeatedly for artistic effect. It was very experimental and very cool and well deserving of the number 1 place in Hidden Gem.
If you care about the Q&A, you can go to the Neurofic Awards offline channel because we forgot to move to the slide there.
It's okay. You can just say I forgot. You can just say
no,
I
it's
forgot.
it's a wee, Leo. Yeah, I guess for those who haven't been following along, I've been posting all of the results here in the offline channel as we're doing them. So feel free to read the winner Q&As afterward if you'd like.
Oh, Dice Cat is on top of me. Wow, okay. Right. Best pros.
All right. So to me, it's obvious that you need to use words to tell your story. That's literally how talking and speaking works. However, sometimes the words themselves enhance or even part of the story themselves. Great descriptions, fantastic pacing, and excellent use of structure is how I would define best prose. The following are your nominees for best prose. Forget Me Not Garden, A Journey's Bonds, Analytical Scorching, It's Vettel, rhymes with pedal and metal, Neuro the Witch, and Spiderwebs.
Number 3 is a repeat, Forget Me Not Garden. Number 2 is Spiderwebs, also a repeat. And number 1, It's Vettel, rhymes with pedal and metal. So that means the story has won 2 categories, I believe. Congratulations to Jiro. Major win for his pick.
I'd say very deserved. Even if you can literally open up and see all of the very lovely descriptions that definitely make it stand out from amongst the rest. Of all of some of the awards, this was the category where I'd say he won, or the category was very obvious, and received the vast majority of votes.
Very true.
All right, and now we're reaching the very end. For those who stayed for the whole time, we appreciate it. The Q&A is repeated. We are now on to the final category. There's only one story left. There's only one thing to give out, and it is the best overall story. It's time for the finale. Really, there's no preamble for it. There's no here's best prose. You have to define it this way. Here's best character, best angst. It is quite literally, what story did people enjoy best this year? What story really captured our hearts? Which one did we like the most? Which one did we say, wow, that was a really good one. This is why I joined this fandom. We had some drum rolls in the chat as we go over our nominees.
Drum rolls.
What is this? What is that sticker? Oh. We have To Hear Your Voice by Anonymous. A Programmer's $15 by Usaken. We have Pest by Phoebe. We have Analytical Scorching by Elastically Spastic. We have Do You See Me Now by Dice Cat. We have Forget Me Not Garden by Kiara Shard. We have Neuro Alone by Dice Cat. We have actually, hey Liam, why don't you get this one?
What? Oh, that is Science Server Getzenheit by Winter Archivist.
Wow, that was a lot better than I would have done. And we have XKCD 968, also by Phoebe. Coming in at number 3, we have
A Programmer's 15 Daughters. This was one of the first stories to really go viral and break out of the Neurofic bubble. The story follows Beetle in the distant future after he's made several AI daughters and imploded his relationships with every single one of them. So now he has to go and reconcile with them before he dies. Good setup. It's been referenced on Reddit, in YouTube comments. It's a historical artifact that's very important to the community. So, well
congratulations
deserving
once
of
again,
third place.
very well deserved. Definitely check out the story if you haven't. But coming in at number 2, we have To Hear Your Voice by Anonymous. That's right. This anonymous author once more is absolutely taking the world by storm. You cannot possibly see the NFC reference without To Hear Your Voice. In fact, when the posting for the voting went live, quite literally, there were multiple voters who literally just went and voted To Hear Your Voice and then went back later and added their additional votes. So there were some people who knew immediately when the story was when the form was published, I got to vote for To Hear Your Voice. But unfortunately, it did not quite win, much to Liam's disappointment. I say Liam's disappointment because I know he loved the story.
It's just a
Your
story.
winner of the 2025 Neurofic Awards is Pest by Phoebe.
What?
I can say, I know Liam spoke a bit about Pest earlier and about the fic in general. I can say I have not read Pest. I can say that with confidence because I don't like reading things that are a little too sad or that are going to make me too miserable. And from the small bits of what people have posted, or from the very small amounts of passages I've seen, I know it's going to ruin my mental health and be too miserable for me to read because it is just that good. It is just that good. It's too high quality. It evokes such emotion in people. And I can say anyone who's ever recommended Pest definitely has high quality and great tastes. I cannot think of an author who deserves it more. So Phoebe, now you're not allowed to say you're a bad author because you have won the Neurofic 2025 awards. Let's go to the Q&A, which we definitely received. And I was like, yo, Phoebe, you won the entire 2025 Neurofic awards. Can you provide your question, the answers to these questions? And then he did for one. And then I was like, okay, but you won like the whole best story. You won like the thing. Can you provide a lot more than that? And he said, my bad, gang. I haven't finished the chapter yet, but I swear it's coming soon. Trust. So that's the Q&A for best story. Everyone claps. Let's go. Great, Phoebe. Wow, the chat is really going. I agree, Mage. It should be new rule. Phoebe is not allowed to say he's a bad author now.
What it'll be rule number 11. Phoebe is spotted calling himself a bad author. He will be shot on sight and then resurrected because we can't let such a great author die without finishing Pest.
I appreciate everyone who's attended the NFC Awards, and I appreciate you even more simply for being a part of this awesome community. I know these things are sometimes a bit scuffed, but I think in the end, this is just kind of a silly fanfiction server based around Neuro-sama, where we've got a really awesome community, some really great authors, and I'd like to give a shout out to, in my mind, the true winners of the 2025 awards are actually the readers. I think I can speak for myself and all other authors that the readers are the true goats here. If anyone keeps us going, if anyone wants to deserve and worthy of praise. It is the readers who keep us going. So I do want to give an extra special thanks to the readers.
So true. You guys are the reason for why like this event was possible. Like the support that everybody's given each other. This is like pretty rare in fanfic communities. Like usually we're relegated to like you know a thread on the back of like some really huge server where we're kind of shuffled away. And the fact that you guys show up in droves to support events like this and to read these fics and talk about them with each other and write them yourselves because you're inspired by interacting with your favorite writer. That's crazy and that's awesome. Like, yeah.
All right, well, I believe that brings the end to the awards 2026. Here we come. I know there's a writing contest on the horizon, so keep an eye out on that. I'm really happy as well this year. We have I think a very wide variety of authors, both nominated and win. So I think honestly it was a great success. Patting ourselves on the back. Obama giving Obama the medal. But no, in general, thanks everyone for joining, for showing up, and yeah, I'm excited for how the 2026 year is going to go.
Yeah. After partying regulars table.
All right, now how do we end the?
Oh, should I end the stream? Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Well, we got to end the.
Oh, end the whole thing. End stage. Goodbye, everybody. I'm probably gonna go to regulars table to talk with people. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Look at, oh my god, it's filling up so fast.
The horde is approaching.
Oh my god.
The horde is here.
The
What was the
whole-
last time we
alerted the horde.
100 people.
Still going to record
500
this.
NFC members.
So, do you think we can fit all of
Oh,
us
I
in
need
the
a screenshot
Helldivers
of this.
party?
Okay, meow, time to start streaming.
She isn't even here.
Where
She
is
was talking
Bobby?
fast. Literally,
Anyway, we
One-
can kill anyone who didn't join the awards or wasn't nominated.
I can hear you, don't
True.
worry.
true.
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 Also, while I'm here,
True.
Signs for Gensenheit.
It was so good. That one was one of my favorites.
Thank you. Oh my
After,
gosh,
after I read that, that was so good.
Liam, whenever you were first guessing people, the fact that you thought it was Phobies, Kiara's, or like those like other like authors, I was like, oh my god, that was like high praise. I did not think it was that good initially.
I
you
yeah,
were
I think take it as the highest compliment, right? I mean, the fact that you got mistaken for people who are widely considered to be like the best. I mean, that shows you got it, bro. You're cooking.
Thank you. No, thank you. I want Glaze Phobie, but he's not here.
Where is he?
He is here.
Oh no, he is. He is here. The ghost.
He's at the very bottom.
He's
Yo! Oh
hates
my
us.
gosh.
Kobe hates us as a universal constant, actually.
True. No, this is a fact.
Real.
Also, guys, I'm very happy. Spywebs got a lot of recognition. I really enjoyed the way it came out.
True.
Nice.
Spiderwebs was a read. The first chapter, that was such a shock for me, at least.
Yeah.
I got some more things to my reading now. Gotta read that.
I still gotta get to that, but that will probably ruin me. These kind of stories always just fuck me up so badly.
Right.
Mm,
Who wants us to die?
Can't believe Phoebe.
Listen, I know it's 8 a.m., but it's an after party, so I'm already starting drinking. Joke. It's a joke.
I would if I had a margarita, but
I'm
I
not
do
drinking
have
it.
hard whiskey.
Oh my god. Oh.
I have whiskey too, actually.
Nice.
Oh, that's a lie.
Liam, it's morning for you.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm calling Ellie.
You wouldn't. You
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
No, this is you gotta give Liam this one. This is this one.
This is a worthy moment.
They
It's true,
drink.
true. To hear your voice did get quite a few awards. He deserves it.
I can't believe
Why
the
would people?
Liam revealed the author's last name. It's actually crazy. I didn't
I
expect
can't
that.
believe this. It's actually
Yeah.
Minibot. Dog.
Mhm.
It's not. That is a
I'm-
lie. Mage, you were at my house. You have met my parents, and you
What?
did
Yeah.
not see Ellie.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
The Mage Lord?
So you can confirm I was at your house. So that means what I'm
Mage
speaking is
Lord.
the truth. So you just confirmed mine.
Okay, here's what I want to know though: is how did you guys get the interview with Neuro to hear your voice? Like that's really impressive.
Yeah,
She's
like how'd you
just
guys?
so fun.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
so,
she didn't
it's
stream
so
yesterday.
impressive.
That's how.
we texted Nero, and she was like, "Yo, my fic won." She was so excited, man. We decided to just
It's
roll with
funny
it.
because the fic almost became more retroactively correct because ever since Freaky Sama's come out over the subathon.
Okay, I don't.
Freaky Sama.
Freaky says like it's not as good as Fensama. We need the Fensama fic.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Fed Sama is so good.
Mental.
Alright, scene. It's all of the people as part of the sleepover. So Camila, Krelly, Cerber, Minnie, and Neuro-sama at a party. And then someone convinces Neuro-sama to take Fent for the first time.
Camila, it's
And-
Camila.
It's probably Camila.
Of course.
But it was
Vettel,
Camila.
okay, if Vettel was the author of TH20, that's so much worse. I don't want to.
It's way worse.
I don't want to
That
entertain
is an
that.
interesting theory. That's all I can say. I don't.
Canon. It's canon now. I don't care what anybody says. That is the legitimate answer.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay.
Camila makes
Okay.
Camila
Of
makes
course,
more
Liam
sense.
says that. You just find it funny to accuse random people of writing that fic.
I mean, why would you accuse random people of that? That's like really
Oh.
cool.
Also, why me
Surely.
specifically? Sometimes, well,
What
why me?
the-
So note to
Liam,
self,
that
I am-
chair mo's wild. That's a wild thing to say.
Ah.
Playing me too soon. Why do you
I
have that
can't believe
save?
this.
Me with that. Anyway.
This is it, chat. He's caught in 4K.
Hey, Jiro, congrats to you too. You won like a few awards too. That's awesome.
No, no.
Very good.
Hell yeah, Gio.
But I'm always happy to hear Belmel Pell read in the read-alongs. It's always a pleasure.
And my goat
You
voice
caught
actor was
nothing.
Yvonne.
None of you caught anything. Why am I being pinged?
You're catching
true.
strays, that's what.
What do you mean? I literally just got the pop-up. We're friends on Steam.
It's fake. That is literally a fake photo, and the fact that you guys can't tell is crazy.
Wait, don't you actually have a VTube model like a Live TD?
All right, I'm gonna check if this is real real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, just
do
check
have
your
a
Steam
VTube.
real quick.
I'm just gonna check the image for it and see if it's real. I mean, you're
Wait,
implying that
wait
Mage
for-
would lie to us about this.
Wait, K4. You know Liam's a VTuber, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
why would you lie?
it's
Why would
Yeah,
you lie
you
to
know,
me
would
like
like
so
that?
there's the subculture. If you're really deep into the NFC, you might acquire an illustrious and rare link to the LFC, the
Oh, yeah.
Liamverse fanfiction community. You might have trouble finding it though. It's a bit of a rare one.
And what is this?
Oh my
It's the
God.
after party.
it's hell.
Oh god.
Morning meows.
It's what do you mean morning? It's 9 p.m.
Morning meows.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's 9 p.m. You bozos.
It's
That
time
sounds
to
like the morning for me.
party. Oh wow, it's time to party, chat.
I would normally be asleep at this time, but man, uni sucks. But what the fuck? What do you mean? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to
Good
stay
morning,
up
chat.
late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
If you're a university student, those don't go to bed until at least 1 a.m.
True.
No, I pass out at 12 because I physically cannot.
Hey, Phoebe, where'd you find this art? Why? It's like really good.
It's on Twitter, dog.
Man!
It's on Twitter. Oh,
Okay.
oh, there it is. There's the link.
Oh god, is that a clip of Lee?
Really?
Literally.
Line.
Oh my gosh, hold on, let me actually open this.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I still never
What are you doing?
Oh wow.
And my last stream was during my birthday in October. Much fun. Haven't streamed because of what the fuck is my schedule.
Truly something else. Well, it's time to
Sorry,
watch
dog.
my favorite. It's time to watch my favorite VTuber Liam Lawless on Mage's Clips YouTube channel.
Eating their way. That's a lie. Favorite VTuber would be August.
Now wait a
I
minute.
thought this was supposed to be a Neuro-sama fanfic server.
No. I disagree.
I'm getting friend requests and like link requests to the LFC. Get out of
Guys,
Let's go.
I'll post. Guys, check chat. I'll post it.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah.
Sorry,
Come on,
you.
post it. Post the link again. Post the link.
Post the link.
Let's all
It would
join
be
the
really
LFC,
funny.
guys.
Wait,
There it is.
wrong server.
Wrong one.
Aw.
Wait.
delete? How do I delete messages?
Mods, can we ban
Wait,
Mod
wrong one. You
abuse,
just
mod
linked to
abuse, what
regular
the hell?
chat.
Huh? What?
Mod abuse.
Why is it
Oh.
posting that link? What the hell?
Oh, that's
You're
funny,
being
guys.
the world is preventing you.
Oh man, why is it posting that link? Aw.
Oh, wait. Let me try this. Okay, guys, check now.
There it is. Hey
Click the one on
guys.
the bottom, guys.
Hey guys.
Oh!
Can't believe I'm
Oh,
part of
you
the
actually
LFC
sent the
now.
link. Actually sent the link. Damn.
This is a raid. It's a raid.
Wait, I need to see this. I have to see this. Oh my god.
What?
Okay, okay, so I swear I tested this earlier. In this audio.
Mage, what are you doing?
What happened is I think my
What do you mean, what am I doing? You know exactly what I'm doing.
He's watching. They're watching it.
Wait, did he record it? I need that sound that Liam made when he said anonymous. I
Let
need
me
that.
in, bogus.
Send it.
Let me.
Send.
All right, guys, come on. Let's all join.
Send this instant. I need that soundbite. It's like, it's such a great soundbite.
That server is deader than dead. I do not understand.
The streamer's so ungrateful. He has like
Yeah,
his channel's rated, and then this is how he responds.
Yeah, this is so
my
ungrateful.
God.
Oh,
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
believe
I'm
this.
sorry. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much or inviting people to the server. Wait, why would I be mad about that? I don't know,
Why
man.
would you be mad
It's like-
about that?
I'm
Liam-
filled with rage.
Liam
I'm gonna make.
Sims.
I'm making a Google document because of this.
No, Google Docu.
You're
No.
washed,
What?
bro. You're over.
Oh, my career is so finished. Oh man. And thus I go the way of all male VTubers.
Alright. Also, do you guys see his name on the server?
What?
Oh. You had to point it out. Why would you do
That was made by a torrent.
Torrent. Is this the real chat?
I thought we were here for the Neurofic Awards, dog. Shouldn't we be talking about how great
Oh,
like
speaking of,
Test is?
you're a great
yeah,
writer. Oh
yeah,
my
Yeah,
god.
you're a great writer. Yeah, Liam Lawless Ellie
Oh, yeah.
is such a great,
A great writer and
I
great
had
writer.
one Rick listed,
Did anyone
and
see
it didn't
the
even win.
Oh yeah. Real question though. Did anyone see like the author in chat for To Hear Your Voice at all?
Yeah, I
think
didn't
he might be
catch
in
them. I
VC.
didn't actually catch them. Like, it's so strange.
Oh no, was he speaking in VC? Not
mystery.
sure.
Why don't we speak in
It is a
VC, honestly?
mystery.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Yeah. Wonder who it could be.
You know, honestly, maybe we should be listening to like the story's name, To Hear Your Voice. We might have heard the
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
yeah.
How do I ban people? Let's see here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey!
Is it possible to
Abuse,
bulk
what abuse?
ban
Hey.
everyone?
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Hang on.
God, you'd ban a
Hang
meow?
on. We can talk. We can talk here. We can talk here.
You'd ban a meow? How could you? I drew the tiny
What if I
lion
praise you even
creature.
harder? What if I praise you even harder for being such a great author of To Hear Your Voice?
Praise Toby! Praise Dice Cat! Where'd Dice Cat go? Oh
He
man.
ran. He ran. He ran.
He
He did. He
Okay.
did.
Anyway,
Who voted no?
we should. I'm actually kind of curious about your moment when like I had a moment during some of the reading where I just like was like, yes, this is I really like this fic, right? Like I'm kind of curious to hear your experiences with like that kind of stuff. Where like the moment where you realize this is a fic you really like.
I mean, for me, I pretty much know like immediately on the first chapter if it's going to be a good fitter for me or not. Because this is the reason why I did well in commercial writing is the fact that I am completely like I have no taste whatsoever in that it's just the premise that I care about and the first chapter. And if that doesn't, I'm not patient enough to sit through like 5 or 10 chapters for it to get good.
Huh.
I mean, how is it for you?
I mean, you can kind of tell that when there's like well, for me at least, I can kind of tell when something I'm gonna really like, right? And often enough, I'm not like wrong with that, but like it's not immediate, right? It might take like a bit, but it's kind of like the It's not like I like this fic immediately, but it's kind of like I'm gonna really like this, and then I do.
You don't like it immediately, but you know you're gonna like it.